Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin, and today we are talking about the latest in putter fitting technology. How are we going to do it? Well, we're going to talk to an absolute expert in putter fitting. Representative here at the Kingdom, that's Dwayne Anderson. Dwayne, thanks for joining us again.
Thanks for being here. Glad to have you.
We've talked a lot over the years, way back before we were even on video. And 10 years ago, when the Spider was brand new, we were looking at the mat system and how you fit putters with the mat system.
Absolutely.
The technology then was fantastic, but now you can do so much more with it as you fit for putters for the best players in the world.
Absolutely. It's the base of the technology is very similar to what we used back then, but now it's exciting because now we can offer so much more to the golfer. We can send him home with so many more tools in video, screenshots, throwing things up into the cloud so they can go onto their own website and grab data. The data age we're in, now we've jumped into this world of being able to share more of that with the golfer and be able to explain what's going on a little quicker and hopefully have them understand what all this is about and not try to remember everything we did in that room. Now they get a video recording of it.
But it's also about the fact that you can show how roll begins now in millisecond time.
Absolutely. We're able to see things today that we couldn't see 10 years ago. We were, if I look back at the technologies we used to see what was happening when the ball left the putter face, today we're able to break that down into minute milliseconds and really see and measure accurately what's happening to that ball and make sure you're got the right loft on your putter at the end of the day to make sure you're rolling it correctly.
When you think about the mat system way back when, part of what it did was it gathered information for everyone that went through the fitting. Now you have thousands and thousands of players that have gone through, that have given that feedback. It helps in putter development.
People don't quite grasp what we do with all this information. We actually data mine constantly to our development guys have questions. Hey, what's going on when this happens? Hey, can we improve something here or there? And all of a sudden, they can data mine 50,000 putting strokes and see, well, the average is right here. Here's what people do, average, and here's the outliers. And be able to explain new technologies of, hey, we did this to the putter, and here's why. And we're constantly data mining. So every time we collect data in this room, we're putting it away to use it in the future.
And that's one thing that if you look at new models that are out there and you say, where did they come up with that idea? It's probably because you determined, it would be really helpful if there was a little weight here, and thus it leads to a design change.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's some new concept somebody comes up with. Well, it's a way of proving that concept is looking at past data to say, okay, with those design changes, will that help the golfer? Do they tend to hit it all over the face? Well, we have a putter that's more stable, and we can show the players, look, this is where you hit it on the face. 50,000 strokes, here's where that range is. Well, if we can show that a putter's more stable in all those areas, that's a win.
Well, when you talk about stability, 10 years, that doubles up to be Spider. And it's shown itself over those 10 years that the original design, it just worked. And that's why it really holds true today.
It's pretty exciting for me to have lived through this whole product cycle because we're back to the original shape, the original concept of this stable platform. You hit it all over the face and the face doesn't twist.
Now, if people want more information about every putter that is available from TaylorMade and really learning about putting, where do they go?
They can go to our website, TaylorMadeGolf.com. We've got some great tools there. They can look at the different putters. Our Facebook page has some great videos on all our putter models and some roll videos. They can see what's happening when the ball leaves the putter face.
All right, Dwayne, thanks for taking the time to join us.
Pleasure. Thank you.
I want to thank Dwayne Anderson for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Join us next time as we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.